Let me say something straight away. Consistency is not how people succeed. Consistency is how people waste 10 years of their life without ever realizing what's actually happening. Most people don't fail because they quit. They fail because they stay consistent at something that can never work in the first place. We've turned consistency into this sacred virtue. Parents praise it, managers reward it, and the internet worships it. Just keep going. Don't quit. Be consistent and it will pay off eventually. And don't get me wrong, I get why that advice sounds reasonable. And that is the whole problem. It sounds reasonable while it's quietly wrecking people's lives. And here is the part that people don't understand. Consistency is not intelligence. It's not strategy. And it's not direction. Consistency is merely repetition. And repetition does not magically create progress. It just turns up the volume on whatever system you are already inside. That is it. So if the system is good, then yes, consistency will help. But if the system is bad, then consistency will trap you. And most people never stop to check which side of the equation they're in. So let me be very clear about this. Consistency is not a virtue. It is a weapon. In the right hands, it builds, and in the wrong hands, it destroys. And most people are using consistency the same way that you would use a shovel in quicksand. They are proud of how hard they're digging. If what you're doing has a ceiling, then being consistent just gets you to the ceiling faster and then gets you stuck underneath it. That's not discipline, that's just a really polite cage. So let's use an example that nobody argues with. If you're trying to gain muscle in the gym, but you're not in a caloric surplus, your body will not grow. It does not matter how hard you train, how perfect your program is, or how disciplined you are. The scale will not move. Why? Because effort below the minimum viable level does nothing. The body doesn't reward effort. It responds to surplus. No surplus, no growth. And this isn't mindset. This is just biology. Yes, there are some edge cases. No, they don't apply to you. If you're an adult and you're already training, you're already working, and you're already trying, maintenance equals stasis. You can literally burn energy forever and stay exactly the same. And this is the part where it gets uncomfortable, because this is exactly how most people are living their lives. You wake up every single day burning calories, burning stress, and burning attention just to keep your life exactly where it is. You're not building momentum, you're not accumulating upside, and you're not actually getting closer to anything. You're just maintaining. You go to work, you do what's asked, and you solve the problems that are put in front of you. You're not lazy, and you're not checked out. And then the weekends, money comes around again, and it all resets to zero. Your effort doesn't stack. It disappears every Friday afternoon. You're basically renting your own life back Monday through to Friday. You hand over 40, 50, or even 60 hours for your paycheck, all to have it reset to nothing. And you call that progress because you're tired. That's not progress and it's not growth. That is running in place. And I think this is the part where most people lie to themselves and they say, I'm on a path, I'm paying my dues, or I'm laying the foundations. Well, not really. What you're actually doing is you're perfectly executing a system that is designed to keep you exactly where you are. And that's why nothing changes. Look at the last 3 years of your life. For a lot of people, that's probably the same income range, the same stress levels, the same options, and the same complaints. Different calendar, same position. And that's not bad luck, it's physics. It's no different to training hard while eating just enough to stay exactly the same weight. You feel tired, you feel sore, you feel like you're doing everything right, and your body does nothing, because nothing can happen until you cross the threshold. And likewise, consistency only works when the outputs stack. If the output resets, then consistency is just maintenance with extra suffering. That's the rule. And after long enough, consistency becomes identity. I'm committed, I'm reliable, I'm not like those quitters. And at that point, stopping doesn't feel smart. It feels irresponsible, even when staying guarantees that nothing is ever going to change. And this is the part that a lot of people don't want to hear. Consistency is literally what mediocre systems teach you so that you stop asking for upside. And that's the trap. People always say, just be patient, trust the process, it'll compound eventually. No, it won't. Compounding is not automatic. Compounding only happens in systems that are built for it. Consistency inside a system that doesn't compound is not noble. It's invisible failure. And most people aren't scared of failing. They're scared of admitting to themselves that they've been trying inside a life that was never going anywhere in the first place. Time does not reward effort. It rewards correct inputs repeated. And if your inputs are wrong, consistency is not helping you. It's just making sure you waste the maximum amount of time before waking up.